Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on... .2K Sports, along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
Anthony with a bucket. Guards taking center stage tonight, RJ. This league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher scoring style of game.
Now here's Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Avdia pulls it in. Here's Roy. He's off on the layup. Outside, Green. Holiday from long range. Out to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Anthony's got 5 points.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive Team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
They get it again. They kick it out to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
George draws the double. Pass to Avdia. Harris outside. Now George. Wing shot on the way. And again, Denver no good.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
It's stolen by Smart. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets trail. Harris right side. Here's Roy. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. And the jam by George.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Anthony in the post. 5 points in the game.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's George. Second shot opportunity. And finally, they hit one. George has gotten his second bucket on the night.
You're usually not a huge presence on the offensive glass, but George attacks this time.
Anthony misses.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Brooklyn on D, and Green comes to help. Harris on the wing. From downtown.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
Three-pointer, Anthony. To the right side. Another shot. 6 to shoot. Paul George pulls it in. And here's Denver. They trail by 6. Harris misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Anthony outside. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Anthony outside. Sinks it from distance. Anthony's got 12 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Here's Avdia. Here's Harris. Adams up top. For 3, George. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
They're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
So it's Denver now. 6-point game. Pass to Roy. Jacks up a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Oh, stolen by Harris. For the finish. And Harris throws it down.
Keeping those hands active. Harris creating the turnover, leading to the bucket.
Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Takes a 3. And Smart gets the 3.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Here's George. Rebound Brooklyn.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
Here's Roy. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Smart. 6-point lead.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin. George feels it out a bit.
Oh, big finish.
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
And it's Smart missing. Here's Roy. Oh, they get a hand on it. It could go. A A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for Brooklyn. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys, you watch him play, his actions on the court speak louder than words.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff there. Back to LeVert. From the arc. Crowder with a screen. Just 4 to shoot. LeVert, and that's good. And the Nets lead by 5.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Vincent. He's scoreless. Off the mark there with a 3. Pass to LeVert. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Crowder outside. There's the 3. Here's Duren. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
The Nets with the lead. LeVert outside. Crowder outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here are the Nuggets now. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Thompson outside. Harris on the wing. The Nuggets need to get one up. There's the block. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Down low. Left side, Payton. And here's LeVert for 3. Tipped. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Something I appreciate about Caris LeVert is his flexibility as a player, Richard.
Yeah, BA, he's got that kind of ready for anything mindset. Whenever he's needed, he is ready. And let me just say this, it's a little bit rarer than you think in this league.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Count it for Vincent.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's LeVert. Launches it. Left side Payton. Pass to LeVert. For three. Nice. He gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Avdia. Fires from deep. LeVert with a rebound. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Offensive rebound. Duren, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Thompson with it. Payton covering. Thompson outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Vincent.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here's Harris. And here is Thompson. Guarded by Payton. Here's Avdia. Shakes him. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And now just a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Wallace. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Brooklyn.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And here's LeVert for 3. The offensive rebound. Crowder outside. Duren the screen. Here's LeVert. On the wing, Payton. And here's Crowder from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Crowder's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Vincent. Outside Simmons. The steal. To the middle. Here's Wallace. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Oh, some real artistry from Grant at the rim. Kind of shaming the defense with that one.
And the Nets with possession here, following the score by Denver. And here's Crowder from the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Outside Simmons. They set the pick. And he lobs it up top. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
And so it's Brooklyn finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, BA. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Denver calls timeout. Here's Roy. Gets an open look and hits it. Roy's gotten his third basket of the night.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets trail. Pass to George. Adams with the ball. Here's Roy. He's covered by Holiday. 5 on the clock. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Harris outside. Pass to George. 4 on the clock. Second chance effort. Count it. Good. George has got 12 points in the game.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
The three ball. Here's Adams. That one falls.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
On the wing, Holiday. No points yet. Anthony up top. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Pure from three-point range.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
George with the bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And the basket by Holiday. And the Nets lead by 4.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
George outside. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Basket counts.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 17.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's George. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by George.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Adams grabs the miss. And here's Denver. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
George's shot is off. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Now here's Adams. Harris misses. Three-pointer, Anthony. Kicks it out to Smart. Anthony, right side.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nets?
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
For the lead. Boy, can't get it to go.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
When talking about Karis LeVert, he's someone that does whatever is asked of him, Grant.
You know what, B.A.? You're right. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's ready to contribute and help his team any way he can. Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
That one's good for 2.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
George with it. Now guarded by Crowder. George, good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Payton. To the paint. Duren. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And the Nuggets call time here. With a bucket here, they can take their first lead of the game.
Mentally, could be an important possession.
Crowder, that's good. Crowder's got 5 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here's Thompson for 3. It's Powell on the wing. Grant outside.
I see him.
Pass to Simmons. From the wing. Brooklyn with the board. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Duren. Thompson with a steal. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Back to Vincent. For the lead. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, just good positioning by Grant. He's right where he needs to be to win the second chance opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Timeout called, Brooklyn. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
LeVert outside. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter. quarter number 4 next. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Here's Wallace. Going inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
First team foul.
Inside. Simmons, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Crowder. 3 on the clock. And he can't get that one. Thompson with some nice D.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
In the second. That's his second personal foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for 2, Norman Powell.
And the second free throw is good. The Nets with a lead. LeVert outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
Both free throws good for LeVert.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And so here is Denver. George for 3. Adams. Porzingis grabs the board. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th. They double team George. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Holiday with the ball. Out to Anthony. 20 feet out. On the wing, Green. Porzingis surveying the floor. Three-pointer, Anthony. Buries it from 3. Anthony's got 10 points in just the second half.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's George. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. George has got 25 points in the game.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
They get it back. Outside Holiday. And here's Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The free throw drops for Anthony. And Anthony drops them both.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now here's George. Pass to Roy. Clock at 6. To the paint. Harris misses. Brooklyn with the ball. Down low. Here's Roy. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware where he is at all times.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2, Roy.
He's off on the second. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. To the middle. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Pass to George. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. George has got 4 points this quarter.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Three-pointer Anthony fires in the triple. And the Nets lead by 6.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Roy. Driving in. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Anthony. Clock at 4. The Nets need to get off a shot here. No good on the triple. And George with the jam.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. The Nuggets trail. Pass to Avdia. Here's George. He's covered by Holiday. George outside. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by George.
And reminding everyone of his athleticism, George can still get up and drop the hammer.
And Holiday powers it home.
Stepping up, big-time basket from Drew. I mean, we've seen him excel in big moments before, but wow.
Now here's George. Pass to Harris to tie it up. Offensive rebound. Here's Roy. George with it. Fires the 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off. Oh, once again, Marcus Smart rises to the occasion and delivers. It's an absolute clutch bucket.
Here's Roy. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. He drops the first one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. He's perfect from the line this time.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Pass to Smart. Anthony, left side. Nice move. And he'll draw the foul. We'll head to the line for 2. That's on Steven Adams.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Here's Adams. Kicks it to George. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now Anthony. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Georgia's shot is off. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
You were saying that I'm a big fish in a small pond anyway.